A very warm welcome to Odense this morning. We're 100 miles west of Copenhagen in one of Denmark's oldest cities on the island of Funen. A place well known for being the birthplace of fairy tale writer Hans Christian Andersen, though badminton fans will know it these days as the regular home of the Denmark Open. You join us at the Odense Congress Centre for quarterfinals day. Players will be fighting it out for a place in tomorrow's semi-finals where things really get serious. Well, the HSBC BWF World Tour finals in Hangzhou are only 2 months away, with the top 8 in each discipline qualifying for a chance to lift that trophy and a share of the $2.5 million prize money that's up for grabs. And here's our order of play here on court number 2. The reigning world and Olympic champion provides an excellent opening to today's play on court 2. An Se-young takes on the third Thai player in consecutive days. This time it's Thailand's highest-ranked Supanida Katethong. The Olympic mixed doubles finalists feature in match 2. Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-yeon are up against Yang Po-swan and Hu Ling-fang. More women's singles action up next. Canadian Michelle Lee, who hasn't won a title on the World Tour for 2 years, faces the number 2 seed from China with 3 titles just this year already, Wang Zhiyi. Back to mixed doubles for match 4, where Rivaldi and Mentari are looking to provide the upset against one of the most in-form pairs over the last 6 months. Zhang and Wei have won 5 titles since June, and they were in the final last week in Finland. 4 more matches to follow, with former world champions Chia and So taking on Chen Bo-yang and Liu Yi. The reigning men's singles champion goes up in men's singles next. Wen Hongyang won in China just weeks ago. Today he faces Japan's Kenta Nishimoto. Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan were finalists last week at the Arctic Open. Their quarter-final match is against Iwanaga and Nakanishi, who are similarly ranked. And last up on the live coverage on court 2 will be the men's singles clash between Liu Guangzhou and yesterday's hero who beat Vitisan, Koki Watanabe. So a Super 750 tournament on the BWF World Tour. $850,000 US prize money up for grabs here this week. And a reasonably new home here, the Arena Funen, the Odense Congress Centre, playing host again to the Denmark Open. One of the highlights in Europe of the BWF World Tour. Well, this is the draw in the women's singles from quarter-final stages today onwards. 4 seeds across the draw have already fallen. 4 seeds remain. And in this section, Han Yue went out to PV Sindhu yesterday, who faces Gregoria Tungjung to provide an opponent in the semi-finals tomorrow for the winner of our match on court 2, An Se-young and Katethong. Wang Zhiyi, number 2 seed, still looming, still a threat, and in great form as well. Well, there's An Se-young coming out to court. And there's going to be many, many eyes around the world on this match today, for all the usual good reasons and a few that are a little bit controversial. We're going to call it here as we see it and see what happens today. Her opponent, Supanida Katethong, the highest ranked of the Thai women's singles players. Her opponent, and she was in great shape yesterday. Terrific round of 16 match. Very aggressive. Terrific angles created from both Aria's corners with those slices. She's going to be a tough opponent today for An Se-young. So 3-1. The head-to-head in favour of the Korean. Straight games meetings over the last 3 meetings, all in favour of the Korean.
It is black. Right side. So.
An Se-young with the choice after winning the coin toss and elects the change of ends. She'll start the match at the bottom of your screens. Still only 22 years of age and has already achieved so much in her young career. Olympic champion in Paris this summer. World champion from last year, the reigning world champion. Number 2 in the world rankings right now. With pretty strong Chinese competition in the world rankings at the moment. So a third Thailand player today, Katethong, after a brilliant win yesterday against Ratchanok Intanon. And Se-young came alive in that third game. And I mentioned the controversy. We haven't seen any Korean coaches come out to court behind An Se-young just yet. We'll get into that as the match goes on. This is Supanida Katethong, 26 years old, from Bangkok in Thailand. She's at her career high now, going into her 7th week, just outside of the world top 10. 2 titles on the World Tour, including the Thailand Open earlier this year, beating Han Yue, and last year taking the US Open title from Gao Fangji in the final. Solid yesterday against Nguyen Tai Lin. Wobbled a little bit in the second game, but had the perseverance and strength to come through it. That's Hakon Haukebo from Norway, our chair umpire for this match, and Ireland's Seamus Halpin, service judge. Well, I'm just looking down to my left off camera right now, but Sung Ji Hyun and colleague are now in position in the coaching chairs. And don't go away during the intervals. We all want to see what happens today, whether An Se-young will be communicating, responding, listening to the Korean coaches, because she didn't yesterday. Well, he's not exactly a new kid on the block, but Thailand's women's singles coach recently moved on. And so a relatively new change of coaching staff for the women's singles of Thailand recently.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, An Se-young, Korea. And on my left, Supanida Katethong, Thailand. Supanida Katethong to serve. Love all, play. One, love.
Quick fire points. Little deception at the net from Katethong.
Service over. 1-all.
Can see the heavily strapped right knee of An Se-young.
Service over. 1-2.
Clearly still something of an issue physically. It's going wide.
Pair 1.
First tournament since the Olympic Games in Paris for An Se-young. Oh! What a cross block that was.
3-1.
Terrific racket skills. Finding that angle with that touch.
Service over.
Well, if the right leg, the right knee
3.
is still causing An Se-young a few issues, that's the sort of shot that's going to be a challenge for her today. A deep lunge at the net.
3 all.
5-1.
4-3. Five, 3.
Well, still warming up. An Se-young. Katethong looking a little bit sharper,
6,
a little bit more focused.
3.
Preparation so important, especially the last hour or so before you go on for a match.
7-3.
3-5. Service over. 6-3. Change.
Oh, it's a good block. Thought she had the better of An Se-young with that forehand cross slice, the left-hander Katethong, but one of the best
4,
defenses in the game,
7.
An Se-young.
Service over.
Poor decision, that was well in court.
8,
4-6. Change.
4. Nine, 4.
Service over. 7-4.
10-4.
Lacking that usual sharpness in the early stages of this match. A little bit late getting to the net. Brilliant smash.
5-7.
7 points
4.
different
Interval.
at the mid-game interval. Katethong in charge of this one at the moment.
조금만 잘 생각해서 좀 많이 받아주려고 하고 조금만 높이 조절 더 해줘. 높이 조절이 조금 지금 낮아서 걸리는 것도 좀 많거든. 조금만 더 높이
Service over. 8-5.
Well, nothing said by An Se-young. A few short words from coach
20 seconds.
Sung Ji-hyun.
Or
ดูตามเกม
20
เราเนี่ยหรอป่ะ
seconds.
ไม่ใช่อยากชนะจนไม่รู้รูปแบบเกมดูให้ดี
9-5.
11-4. Play.
Katethong really attacking the backhand of An Se-young,
4.
who defended well for the most part. That backhand clear just coming up a bit short.
13, 4.
Service over. 6, 10.
Terrific start for Katethong. A very slow start for An Se-young, which might not be the biggest surprise to insiders of the tournament this week.
Service over. 11-6.
Physically not quite at the pace required, but
4.
a long way to go.
Service over. 5-14.
The Korean yesterday lost the opening game to Ranchnok Intanon as well. Got stronger and stronger as the match went on.
20 seconds.
Well left.
Court 1,
6,
30 seconds.
14.
Coach, please return to your chair. Players on court.
Well, that'll build some confidence.
7, 14.
11-6. Play.
Out. 8, 14.
Six.
9, 14.
Supanida Katethong needs to be careful here, keep her focus. That lead was pretty massive. Every chance to take this opening game. Whilst Katethong, rather An Se-young isn't quite at top gear.
Service over. 15, 9.
Movement from An Se-young, not quite full speed, and that drop shot was too slow, put herself in trouble. Wow, brilliant touch. That's wide. Well left.
Service over. 10, 15.
13-6. Play. Six.
11, 15.
Great touch and the net cord. That's better from An Se-young. The final shot wasn't, but the movement, the timing of that split.
Service
Watching
over.
for that double action of Katethong.
16, 11.
A little bit more focus. An Se-young getting herself back into this opening game, as she left it a bit too late. Well, give her that sort of chance, Katethong. She'll waste no time putting those away. Accurate with the smash. She's also got that lovely looking slice from around the head corner.
Seven.
18, 11.
That's a bit more like it.
Service over. 12, 18.
Just caressing that backhand net shot over the tape, getting the short lift. Terrific.
Service over 19-12. Game point.
Well, there's 8
12.
game points. If you take a overall view of the opening game, Katethong sharper, quicker, more focused, and deserves this lead. It's gone wide. Katethong takes the opener 21-12, and An Se-young not quite up to speed just yet.
ออกป่ะตอนที่เราเสียแต้มคือเราไปช้าให้เขาพอช้าปุ๊บเขาแจกเราเขาออกลูกเราเนี่ยออกป่ะมันช้าอยู่แล้วมันเดินเราก็แจกมันวิ่งพอมเสียจังหวะเราก็หาจังหวะทำเราหาจังหวะกินเขาออกป่ะ
มันแจกช้าแล้วก็แบบ
รอจังหวะเราช้าปุ๊บเขาเข้ามาเล่นเร็วแล้วเปลี่ยนจังหวะเราออกป่ะเราดูให้ดีเร็วได้แต่ที่อยู่ในพื้นฐานละเอียดไม่เสียออกป่ะไม่ใช่เร็วจนมั่วนะแต่ว่าดูให้ดีทีละแต้มไม่ต้องรีบแล้วเวลาเราเสียไม่ต้องรีบไม่เป็นไรเสียก้าวพักก่อนก็ได้ช้าหน่อยก็ได้ไม่ใช่พอลิงเสียปุ๊บเมย์จะเอาแต้มไม่เอาดิห่วงแต้มหน่อยนึกออกปะ
แต่ถ้าเขาขึ้นมาช้าเขาบุกได้
ไม่เป็นไรได้บุกได้แต่บุกที่บอกคืออะไรบุกปุ๊บตัวเราต้องคุมให้ดีนึกออกปะมันค่อนข้างเหนียวบุกมันมันไม่ตายหรอกมันก็ต้องตามเข้ามาเล่นต่อแค่นั้นเองนะจังหวะตามมาเล่นก็ดูให้ดีเกี่ยยาวจะแหลมจะอะไรก็เตรียมตัวให้ดีแค่นั้นนะดูให้ดีนะ
20 seconds. Second game, long ball, play.
Well, 2 minutes before or between the second game starting, and you'll have noticed An Se-young largely on her own at the kit box. Very minimal input from Korean coaching staff at this point. Lovely slice. And has An Se-young used the opening game as a bit of a warm-up? We all know her potential, her abilities. And whilst there were a few moments of magic from An Se-young with the racket in the opener, she didn't look sharp physically at all. Nice variation. Well-worked rally.
2-1.
And with this final shot, she had so many options.
Out. 3-1.
timings there
1.
from An Se-young. Makes defense look easy at times and has the shot quality to back it up.
Second game. Love all. Play.
That's lovely. What a rally for Katethong.
Service over. 2, 5.
Was just given enough time to be slightly deceptive. Well, this straight smash from An Se-young might look orthodox, but because she was early in the previous rally and hit cross, she's kept An Se-young waiting and effective in the forecourt to finish. It's gone wide.
7, 2. 8, 2. Service over.
It's a reasonably fast arena here.
8.
Arena Funen, the Windsor Congress Centre. On this court, there isn't a lot of drift left to right, or at least there wasn't yesterday or the day before. But both ends reasonably quick. There's been quite a few mistakes from all players out the back. That's beautiful. And that's the slice I was talking about. Conventional slice or reverse slice. Katethong's got the options. That was played so well.
2, 4.
Too slow from An Se-young. Gets away with it.
Service over. 9, 4.
Against someone of Katethong's pace, speed of movement, An Se-young has to be careful with those slower drop shots.
Service over. 5, 9.
LP, get ready.
Well, the pace wasn't on that drop shot, but it didn't need to be. Caressing that shot all over the net.
5.
Falling well short of service line. Good touch. 1 point away from the mid-game break. That's gone wide. An Se-young back in the match. 11-5 at the break.
4, 5. Quickly.
บางจังหวะที่เราล้วงเมย์อย่าล้วงเตี้ยพอล้วงเตี้ยปุ๊บจังหวะขึ้นเขาพอดีคำเขามีตัดเขามีอะไรบอกว่าเตะหลักปุ๊บก็โด่งไปเลยโด่งว่ามีอะไรไม่เห็นมีอะไรเลยบอกว่าระวังลูกตัดตั้งให้ดีขึ้นมาคือลูกตัดตั้งเนี้ย
Well, again, very quick, very few words from Sung Ji-hyun.
หลับได้ว่า
No feedback. Nothing offered by An Se-young as we look at Katethong with coach. For the most part in these intervals, An Se-young on her own.
ดูให้ดีมันเริ่มเล่นเร็วซ้ายขวาซ้ายขวาซ้ายขวาที่มึงรอดิเองชอบถอยมาเยอะนึกออกป่ะบางทีดักบ้าง
Katethong certainly appreciating the input.
11-5. Play. Thirteen, 5. Fourteen, 5.
Katethong getting rattled.
15-5.
The second game ebbing away as Han Se-young looking refreshed, refocused. Or rather, just ready to take on the match. Oh! Two of the finest touches we've seen all week. The first one, Han Se-young from service line. Finds the net cord. What a recovery. That's going wide as well.
Service over. 16-6.
The deception not really working. Han Se-young holding her ground. And coping as well with the drop shots. Finally finds an opening.
Service over. 7-16. Service over, 17-7.
9-8.
18-7.
Line touch. He's up the court.
Good block from Katethong, but again, the Korean neutralizing the rally. Perfect. Katethong finds a winner from around the head corner.
8-18.
That was a deliberate leave by the looks of it from Han Se-young. Excellent at the net again. Katethong coming out on top.
18.
made that look easy. Katethong had to gamble, left or right. Got it wrong this time.
19.
2 points away now, An Se-young, from this second game. What a rally. That battle at the net is getting exciting. Well, that's why An Se-young's one of the best defenders in the game.
20. Game point.
So often on the
9.
full stretch. Just finds a way to keep the shuttle in play. Game points, lots of them for the Korean.
Service over. 10. 20.
11-8. Play.
And the Olympic champion comes through the second game confidently. 21-10 the score. An Se-young back in the match.
Second game won by An Se-young, 21-10. 1 game all.
ดูฝั่งนี้เปิดเกมมาดูให้ดีนะดูให้ดีเปิดมาพี่ว่าแม่งเร่งแน่ตอนเนี้ยนึกออกปะดูให้ดีเร่งมาปุ๊บไม่ต้องตกใจเตรียมตัวให้ดีนึกออกปะแล้วจังหวะเร็วๆอยู่อะเราได้เปรียบหมดแล้วแล้วโดนลูกเลยลูกแต่หยอดแบบหลอกแต่อย่างเงี้ยนั่นแหละพอเสียจังหวะปุ๊บเรียบร้อยเลยพอเราขึ้นไปนึกออกปะ
Well, the voice you can hear is the man that
ไม่
replaced
ต้องรีบถอยมาจะ
Kim Ji-hyun,
นึกออกปะปิดลูกเก่งเขาให้ได้ก่อน
Thailand's women's singles coach. She left the setup recently for health reasons.
ต่อไปเราก็มาค่อยมาระวังหลังใหม่นึกออกปะปิดลูกหน้าให้ได้ก่อนตอนนี้
ยาวๆไปเลย
นึกออกปะดูให้ดีบางทีมาปุ๊บมันย้อยๆมาบางทีก็เสียบนั่นเลยง่ายๆเสียบปั่นเลยก็ได้นึกออกปะไม่ต้องไปรอนะมีจังหวะปุ๊บก็เสียบไปเลย
No such communication again
เจ็บพอ
ติดล้มตรง
in An Se-young's corner.
ได้โหมันอยู่ไหนเนี่ย
A few words from the Korean coaches as they walk past An Se-young's kit box essentially. Again, nothing offered by An Se-young.
ทำหนึ่ง
A little bit of taping
โหมันเยอะมากเลย
to that left shoulder, the racket arm of Katethong. It seems it's come so loose, it may as well just come off.
20 seconds.
เฮ้ยดูให้ดีนะเริ่มต้นมาเริ่มต้นเกมดูให้ดีได้ปะอย่าลืมนะดูให้ดี
And An Se-young has been out on court for 30 seconds or so, ready to go.
Final game. Love all. Play.
9-14.
One love.
Wasting no time between points either. Good block. An Se-young taking the risk going cross.
Service over.
Katethong so fast in defense this time.
Service over. 15-9. Change.
Got up pretty quick as well, just in case An Se-young managed to get that back.
Thank you. Play.
Oh, it's a brilliant net shot.
Service over. 2-1.
Held her base just in case the tie, net back. A short lift instead and well dispatched.
Halt.
Well, that's the pace we're used to seeing from An Se-young.
3-1.
Getting sharper, getting quicker as the match goes on.
Service over. Change. 16-10.
Service over. 2-3.
Good anticipation. Completely legal, according to the umpire. Oh,
17.
superb rally. And Se-young's reaction as that cross drop
3.
barely touches the bottom of the net. Terrific save. Don't see An Se-young mistime the shuttle that badly, that often. Bit of luck from Katethong. Somehow An Se-young recovers, but only momentarily.
เอานะอย่าเพิ่งผ่อนนะ
4-3.
เยี่ยมเยี่ยมระวังลูกแหลมๆเสิร์ฟแล้วเตรียมอะไรดูให้ดี
Holding her nerve, Katethong. She's been in pretty good form lately as well. Semi-finalist at the Japan Open. A few weeks ago. Quarter-final last week in Finland at the Arctic Open. Valuable ranking points. She's 7th in the World Tour rankings. That race to Hangzhou, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals.
18-11.
All or nothing. The shot selection and the timing. She was going for a winner here, Katethong.
Service over. 12-18.
Superb. Well timed.
5-all.
20-18.
Talking about the World Tour Finals, An Se-young's actually sat at 12th in the rankings right now.
6.
These points this week will help.
Service over.
And she will
19.
go back to world #1 after this week in the absence of Chen Yufei. Yeah, well played.
Service over.
Composure and power.
6-all.
Good timing from the tie.
Match point 14.
Service over. 7-6.
Service over. 14-20.
8-6.
Well, that first shot on the right-hand side tram lines looked to have been going wide. And Se-young taking no chances.
Service over.
A little look from An Se-young.
8.
Didn't quite get the connection she wanted with that cross-court punch clear. Good smash.
8-all.
Straight down the racket body line of An Se-young. Difficult to defend. Well, that was a full-paced rally from start to finish. And Se-young getting into gear now.
9-8.
Yeah, the grimace from the coach. Not much Katethong could have done.
Match won by Feng Yao-jin and Wang Dongping, 21-11, 21-16.
Brilliant again from the Korean. Katethong recovering brilliantly. Can An Se-young get back? What a rally. Superb from the Olympic champion. That diving defense. Giving absolutely everything to keep the rally alive, turning it all around.
Can you check the court on, please? Thank you.
Thank you. Ten, 8. Service over. 9-10.
Katethong fighting back, minimizing the difference in score at the mid-game break. The final change of ends coming up. Well, this match really hotting up. These rallies getting better and better.
Please welcome the technical officials.
The net cord, it just bounced back.
Service over. 11-9.
And Se-young with a 2-point advantage at the final change of ends. Midway in this decider.
ตึงหลังถูกแล้วเวลาดันหลังมานะ ถ้าเมย์จะขึ้นเลียดๆนะไม่เอาอยากฟาดอยากเลียดฟาดแม่งยาวๆไปเลยเข้ากลางได้อย่าลืมพอเข้ากลางเสร็จปุ๊บเขาคอนโทรลไม่ได้แม่งอะไรมีแต่แตกถือว่าพอแตกปุ๊บเราทำอะไรต่อไม่งั้นเสียเปรียบขึ้นโด่งไปเลยได้นะขึ้นโด่งไปเลยไม่เป็นไรแล้วก็รอใหม่นึกออกป่ะแล้วเราต้องหาจังหวะแบบไปอยู่นี้ปุ๊บเร็วหาจังหวะเร็วให้ได้เปลี่ยนจังหวะบุกให้ได้นึกออกป่ะ
Plenty of words exchanged at the mid-game break. Team Thailand. And a bit of communication this time with An Se-young and her coaches.
11-9.
Hopefully a positive response after yesterday's interesting battle out there on court. Solid start for the second half of this third game. Too much pressure at the net for Supanida to handle. Katethong just giving away the advantage there.
Ude i forhånd, ude i Family Fanshow ved Badminton Danmarksstanden. Altså Sudirman skriver autografer ude ved Badminton Danmarksstanden, ude i forhånd, når klokken bliver 13. At 1 o'clock, Sudirman will be signing autographs and having a meet and greet in the Badminton Denmark stand in the Family Fanshow out front.
Oh, it's textbook, absolutely brilliant from both.
14-9.
An Se-young showing us why she's world and Olympic champion. This kind of rally, keeping composure and backing herself with her shots. Look at that touch. That's nice. Refusing the chance.
Service over.
Interesting that from An Se-young.
10-14.
Got herself into a really solid attacking position and just took her foot off the gas. "46 minutes gone so far in this match.
Ready to play?
Eleven, 14.
Questions over An Se-young's physical ability lately with the injury, whether preparations have been ideal for this match here today. And that previous rally, to me, just begs the question as to whether An Se-young can keep up the pace needed over the course of a long match. Certainly looked like it in that rally.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Service over.
Kitting of Kendra and then Chibokova, Nukro, Thailand.
12-15.
And then Liang Kang and Wang Chan, China.
Good return of serve.
Kendra to serve to Wang Chan.
Enough to get the better of Katethong.
Service over, 16-12.
Forced very late in that forehand rear corner.
Service over, 1-love.
Supanida Katethong challenges called out.
I haven't seen many challenges in this match, and you can understand why Katethong's gone for this one. And Se-young almost had to check herself 2 or even 3 times before deciding to leave this shuttle. Big screen behind the umpire. Well, you can see it on camera now. That heart beat of Hawkeye. Clear for everyone in the arena. That's
Challenge
long.
unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 17-12. Play.
1 challenge remains for Supanida Katethong.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over.
Lovely. Really well played.
12.
Building the rally. And then 1 moment of great variation, deception on the forehand slice drop shot. 6 points, the advantage now. 3 points needed for An Se-young to take a place in the semi-finals. 2 left now.
19-12.
Pasala Venkata Sindhu goes up against Gregoria Mariska Tungjung in the other quarter-final to provide an opponent for the winner of this one tomorrow. Too good from An Se-young.
20, match point 12.
Quality was there, deception was there. An Se-young with 8 match points. It's gone long, and An Se-young, the world and Olympic champion, is through to the Denmark Open semi-finals. 21-12 in the third. A slow start and an emphatic finish.
Match won by An Se-young, 12-21, 21-10.
Final moments
12.
as Katethong's lift goes long. Watched all the way. Good performance from Supanida Katethong today. Credit to her for their efforts this week.
5-all.
An Se-young with enough quality to get through the hard way. 3 games it took. 51 minutes of action. 12-21, 21-10, 21-12 in the decider. So An Se-young, the Olympic champion, through in the women's singles. We turn our attention to mixed doubles with Yang Po-swan and Hu Ling-fang taking on the Olympic finalists Kim Won-ho and Jung Na-yoon. So Huang Dongping and Feng Yanzhe through to the semi-finals, the top seeds taking their spot